As you wake up to this new day, remember that it is a gift filled with opportunities, hope, and divine grace. The world stretches its arms open before you, and I, your Creator, stand by your side, ready to guide, strengthen, and uplift you. Let your heart be filled with peace and your mind with clarity, for this day is not an accident. It is a sacred blessing prepared just for you. Each morning, I remind you that your life holds profound meaning. You are not here by chance. Your existence is a reflection of my endless love and care. The rising sun is a sign of hope, reborn with every dawn. Lift your eyes and see how the morning light drives away the darkness of the night, just as my presence dispels every shadow of fear, sorrow, and doubt in your life. Take a deep breath. Can you feel the breeze of a new beginning? It is my promise that today you can start fresh. Whatever yesterday held, leave it behind. Focus on what lies ahead. Today is a time for courage, for forgiveness, both of yourself and others, for loving and being loved. You don't have to carry your burdens alone. Bring me your worries, every fear, and every uncertainty. Surrender what weighs you down, and I will fill you with peace that surpasses all understanding. Let your soul rest in the assurance that you are deeply loved and divinely protected. This is the day I have made. Rejoice and be glad in it. Let every step you take today be guided by faith and grounded in trust. Even when the path seems uncertain, know that I am leading you toward greater things. You may not understand every twist and turn, but trust that every moment serves a purpose far beyond what you can see now. When doubts try to creep in, remind yourself of my promises. I have never left you, and I never will. My love for you is steadfast and unshakable. No mistake, no failure, and no setback can separate you from the plans I have prepared for your life. Rise with courage, knowing that your future is secure in my hands. Be mindful of your thoughts today. Let them be filled with hope, not fear. With faith, not worry. Whatever weighs on your heart, release it to me. Do not let the troubles of the world steal your peace. I am greater than any challenge you face, and I am already working all things together for your good. As you go about your day, be a source of light and compassion. Speak words that uplift and encourage. Offer forgiveness freely, just as you have been forgiven. Look for ways to show kindness, even in small, quiet moments. You never know how much a simple act of love can mean to someone in need. When you encounter difficulties, remember that nothing is beyond my power. Bring your struggles to me in prayer, and trust that I am already moving on your behalf. Delays are not denials. They are part of the journey of preparation and growth. Hold on to hope, even when answers seem far away. You are created with purpose, filled with potential, and destined for greatness. No obstacle can diminish the calling I have placed on your life. Walk boldly in the assurance that you are fully equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Trust in my timing, lean on my strength, and never lose sight of the beautiful future I have planned for you. Lean into my strength when your own feels depleted. When the weight of life presses down, remember that you don't have to carry it alone. Come to me with your burdens, your fears, and your uncertainties. I am your refuge, your safe place, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. Rest in the knowledge that my grace is sufficient for you, today, tomorrow, and always. Let patience guide your heart throughout this day. Not everything will unfold as you expect, but trust that my timing is perfect. Delays may feel frustrating, but they often serve a higher purpose, shaping you and preparing you for greater blessings. Wait with faith, for I am never late and never indifferent to your prayers. If challenges arise, face them with courage. You are stronger than you realize because my power works within you. When you feel uncertain, ask for wisdom, and I will provide clarity. When you feel weak, call on me, and I will renew your strength. Do not fear the unknown. I am already there, making a way where there seems to be none. Open your heart to joy, even in life's simplest moments. Notice the beauty around you, the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, the kindness of a stranger. These are reminders of my presence and my love woven into the fabric of your life. Choose gratitude, and you will find reasons to rejoice even in the midst of trials. Let forgiveness flow through you like a river, washing away resentment and bitterness. Holding on to past hurts only weighs you down. Release them into my hands and experience the freedom that forgiveness brings. As you forgive others, you open the door to deeper healing and peace within yourself. Above all, walk in love. Let your words be gentle and your actions filled with kindness. You are made to reflect my love to a world that longs for hope and healing. Even when others may seem unkind or ungrateful, respond with grace, knowing that your actions plant seeds of goodness that will bear fruit in due time. Today is a precious gift. Embrace it with a heart full of hope and a spirit anchored in faith. You are cherished, protected, and guided by a love that knows no bounds. Step forward with confidence, knowing that I go before you, walk beside you, and surround you with my unfailing presence. This is your day. Live it fully, live it well, and trust that the best is yet to come. Lean into my strength when your own feels depleted. When the weight of life presses down, remember that you don't have to carry it alone. Come to me with your burdens, your fears, and your uncertainties. I am your refuge, your safe place, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. Rest in the knowledge that my grace is sufficient for you, today, tomorrow, and always. As Psalm 18 verse 2 reminds you, the Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. Hold on to this truth. No storm in life lasts forever. The winds may howl, and the waves may crash, but I am your anchor, steady and secure. When you call upon me, I hear you. When you seek my presence, you will find me. I am not distant or unreachable. I am close, ready to lift you from despair and lead you toward peace. Trust that no matter what you face today, you are never alone. My presence surrounds you, guiding you through every challenge and lifting you when you feel weak. Even in the silence, when answers seem far away, know that I am working in ways beyond your understanding. Every struggle has a purpose, shaping you into the person I created you to be. When your heart feels heavy, take a moment to pause and breathe deeply. Allow yourself to rest in my peace. You don't have to rush or force solutions. Just be still and trust that I am already making a way. The burdens you carry are never too great for me to handle. Surrender them into my hands and find comfort in knowing that you are safe in my care. Each moment of waiting has meaning, even when it feels endless. Delays are not denials, but part of the divine plan I have set in motion. You are being prepared, strengthened, and refined. Trust in my perfect timing, for what I have promised will come to pass at the right moment. Let patience fill your heart and faith steady your steps. Be gentle with yourself. Release the need for perfection and accept that it's okay to struggle. You are human, and every moment of weakness is an opportunity to lean on my strength. You are more resilient than you know because I have equipped you with everything you need to persevere. As you move through your day, let kindness be your guiding light. Speak words that uplift, offer compassion even when it's difficult, and choose forgiveness over resentment. The love you give to others reflects the love I pour into you. Each small act of goodness brings more light into the world and draws you closer to the purpose I have placed within you. Keep your heart open to the beauty around you, the smile of a friend, the warmth of the sun, or the stillness of a quiet moment. These are reminders that I am near, present in even the simplest joys. When life feels overwhelming, return to these small blessings, for they are signs of my everlasting care. Hold on to hope, even when the road seems long and uncertain. Your life is not a series of random events, but a journey carefully guided by my loving hands. Every challenge you encounter has the potential to strengthen your character and deepen your faith. Trust that even in your struggles, I am shaping you for something far greater than you can imagine. When doubt whispers that you are not enough, remember that I see you differently. You are precious, valued, and chosen. Your worth is not measured by accomplishments or failures, but by the love I have for you, a love that never fades or depends on what you do. Rest in the assurance that you are fully known and fully loved. Let peace settle into your heart when you feel anxious about what lies ahead. You don't need to have all the answers, and you don't have to see the whole path. Just take the next step in faith, trusting that I am guiding you. When your way seems unclear, lean into my wisdom. I will never leave you without direction or purpose. Be patient with the process. Growth takes time, and transformation often comes through seasons of waiting. You are not being overlooked or forgotten. What you're waiting for is already being prepared, and when the time is right, everything will come together in ways beyond what you hoped for. Until then, hold on to faith and trust in the unseen. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. You were never meant to live in the shadow of regret. I offer you grace that is limitless and forgiveness that renews you each day. Release the burden of guilt and allow yourself to move forward with a heart unburdened and free. You are worthy of a fresh start because my mercy is new every morning. As you face today, walk with confidence, knowing that you are not defined by what has gone wrong, but by the beautiful future I have prepared for you. Every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. Rise with strength, stand in your faith, and press on toward the good things I have in store. You are capable, resilient, and destined for greatness through my power at work within you. Live with purpose and let love guide every action. Be quick to listen, slow to anger, and eager to show compassion. Let your life be a beacon of hope, reflecting the light I have placed within you. Even in small, unseen acts of kindness, you make the world a better place. Trust that your efforts, however small they may seem, are never wasted. Move forward with joy in your heart, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. No matter what this day brings, you are held, protected, and deeply loved. Take courage, trust in my promises, and know that you are never alone. The best is yet to come. When life feels uncertain and your strength seems to waver, remember that you are never meant to face challenges alone. I am your constant companion, walking beside you through every trial, every joy, and every quiet moment in between. You are supported by a love that never fails and a strength that never fades. When your heart feels weary, pause and rest in my presence. Breathe deeply and let the weight you've been carrying fall away. You are not expected to be strong all the time. That's why I am here. In your moments of weakness, I am your source of endless strength. In your confusion, I am your clarity. In your sadness, I am your comfort. Let go of the urge to control everything around you. Surrender the outcomes you are trying so hard to manage, and trust that I am working on your behalf. You are not forgotten or overlooked. Every detail of your life matters to me. Even when it feels like progress is slow or unseen, trust that I am weaving every experience into a greater purpose. Be courageous in the face of uncertainty. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to move forward despite it. Even when you feel unsure or afraid, take the next step, knowing that I am holding you up. You are braver and more resilient than you realize because my power is at work within you. Remember that setbacks are temporary and struggles are seasons, not permanent states. What you are facing now will pass, and you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Growth often comes through difficulties, and every challenge is an invitation to trust me more deeply. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Choose hope when the world tells you to give up. Let hope be the anchor for your soul, steadying you when life feels uncertain. Hope is not wishful thinking. It's a deep trust in my promises, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. Trust that I am faithful, and I will fulfill what I have spoken over your life. Stay rooted in love, even when it's hard. Be quick to forgive, slow to judge, and ready to show kindness. The love you show to others is a reflection of my love for you, endless, unconditional, and transformative. When you extend grace, you create space for healing, both in yourself and in those around you. As this day unfolds, be mindful of the small blessings scattered throughout your path. A kind word, a moment of peace, or a glimpse of beauty in nature, these are reminders of my constant care. When you feel overwhelmed, return to gratitude. A thankful heart opens the door to joy, even in difficult times. When life feels uncertain and your strength seems to waver, remember that you are never meant to face challenges alone. I am your constant companion, walking beside you through every trial, every joy, and every quiet moment in between. You are supported by a love that never fails and a strength that never fades. When your heart feels weary, pause and rest in my presence. Breathe deeply and let the weight you've been carrying fall away. You are not expected to be strong all the time. That's why I am here. In your moments of weakness, I am your source of endless strength. In your confusion, I am your clarity. In your sadness, I am your comfort. Let go of the urge to control everything around you. Surrender the outcomes you are trying so hard to manage, and trust that I am working on your behalf. You are not forgotten or overlooked. Every detail of your life matters to me. Even when it feels like progress is slow or unseen, trust that I am weaving every experience into a greater purpose. As Psalm 55 verse 22 says, "Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." Be courageous in the face of uncertainty. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to move forward despite it. Even when you feel unsure or afraid, take the next step, knowing that I am holding you up. You are braver and more resilient than you realize because my power is at work within you. Remember that setbacks are temporary and struggles are seasons, not permanent states. What you are facing now will pass, and you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Growth often comes through difficulties, and every challenge is an invitation to trust me more deeply. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Choose hope even when the world around you feels uncertain. Hope is not simply wishing for better days. It is the deep assurance that I am working in your life even when you cannot see the outcome. Trust that every season has its purpose and that even the hardest moments are shaping you into the person I created you to be. Let your heart be open to possibilities you hadn't considered. Sometimes the answer you're searching for is already unfolding in ways beyond your understanding. Stay patient and trust that what is meant for you will come at the perfect time. My plans for you are greater than anything you could design on your own. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that you are not meant to carry life's burdens alone. I am here, ready to lift what is too heavy for you. Surrender your worries, your fears, and your uncertainties into my hands. Rest in the knowledge that I am in control, and my power is greater than any challenge you face. Be gentle with yourself. You are allowed to feel tired, to need rest, and to take time to heal. Life's demands may seem relentless, but you are never meant to strive endlessly. Allow yourself moments of peace, knowing that rest is not weakness, but a sacred space where I can renew your strength. Each day is a new beginning, a fresh chance to start again with a heart full of hope and a spirit ready to grow. Let go of what weighs you down and walk forward in freedom. Leave past regrets behind and embrace the grace that covers you completely. You are not defined by your past, but by the future I have prepared for you. Be a source of light in the lives of those around you. Even small acts of kindness can create ripples of love that extend far beyond what you see. Speak words that encourage, offer help where it's needed, and be a reflection of the compassion I have placed in your heart. You are created to make a difference, no matter how ordinary the moment may seem. When you encounter difficulties, face them with faith. No challenge is too great when you walk with me. Trials are temporary, but the strength you gain through them is eternal. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are supported, guided, and empowered. You are never alone, and you are never without hope. Trust that I am with you every step of the way. Even in the silence, even in the waiting, I am working on your behalf. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are deeply loved, infinitely valued, and divinely protected. The road ahead may be uncertain, but your destination is secure in my hands. Keep moving forward. The best is yet to come. Keep moving forward with a heart full of faith and a mind anchored in trust. Even when the way seems unclear, take the next step with confidence, knowing that I am guiding your path. You don't need to understand every twist and turn. Just trust that I see the whole picture and that every detour has a purpose beyond what you can see now. When fear tries to take hold, stand firm in the assurance that you are never alone. I am with you, steadying your heart and lighting your way. Fear loses its power when you place your trust in me, knowing that I have already overcome every obstacle you could ever face. Walk boldly, for I have equipped you with strength, courage, and resilience. Let peace be your constant companion. In a world full of noise and distractions, find quiet moments where you can rest in my presence. Let go of the thoughts that cause anxiety and embrace the stillness where you can hear my voice. In that place of peace, you'll find clarity, comfort, and renewed purpose. Stay patient as your journey unfolds. The timing of your life is not a race, but a process designed perfectly for you. Trust that everything you are waiting for is being prepared in ways beyond your understanding. Delays are not denials, but opportunities for growth and deeper trust. Hold on to hope, for what is meant for you will arrive at the perfect moment. Be open to change and new beginnings. Sometimes I close doors not to punish you, but to redirect you toward something far greater. Trust that even endings carry the seeds of new possibilities. Release what no longer serves you and make room for the blessings that are already on their way. Practice gratitude in every season of life. Even when circumstances seem challenging, there are always reasons to be thankful. A grateful heart shifts your perspective and allows you to see beauty even in difficult moments. Notice the small miracles around you, the kindness of a friend, the warmth of the sun, the breath in your lungs. These are reminders that you are deeply loved and cared for. Let forgiveness be a daily practice. Release the anger and resentment that weigh on your soul. Forgiving others doesn't excuse what happened, but it frees you from being trapped by the past. Offer grace just as you have received it, and watch how forgiveness opens the door to healing and inner peace. Most of all, walk in love. Let love be the motivation behind your words, actions, and decisions. Be patient, compassionate, and kind, even when it's hard. You are created to be a vessel of light in a world that often feels dark. Shine brightly, knowing that your kindness can change lives in ways you may never realize. Rise today with a renewed spirit and a heart open to possibility. You are stepping into a day filled with promise, a chance to begin again, to learn, and to grow. Leave behind the weight of yesterday's struggles and embrace the fresh start I have prepared for you. Every sunrise is a reminder that no matter what has happened, hope still shines brightly. Be present in this moment. Too often, your mind drifts to the worries of tomorrow or the regrets of the past. But life is unfolding here and now. Notice the beauty that surrounds you, the small blessings, the quiet moments of peace, the love that exists in unexpected places. These are my gifts, placed in your path to remind you that you are seen, cared for, and deeply loved. Let today be a day of courage. Face what you've been avoiding, take that first step toward your dreams, and confront your fears with confidence. You are stronger than you think because I am with you. Do not let doubt hold you back from living fully and fearlessly. You are created for greatness, and nothing can diminish the purpose I have placed within you. Be patient with yourself and with others. Life is a journey, not a race. Growth takes time, and progress isn't always visible at first. Trust that even when you feel stuck, you are being prepared for something greater. Each step, no matter how small, moves you closer to the destiny I have designed just for you. Practice compassion today, not only toward others, but also toward yourself. Speak kindly to yourself, acknowledging your efforts even when things don't go as planned. Extend grace to those around you, even when it's difficult. Your kindness has the power to heal hearts, including your own. Every act of love plants seeds of hope that will one day bloom into something beautiful. Choose joy even in life's challenges. Joy is not found in perfect circumstances, but in a heart anchored in trust. Let your spirit be light, knowing that I am in control. Celebrate the little victories, laugh freely, and find beauty even in unexpected places. Joy is a reflection of my presence within you, unshaken by life's storms. Release what no longer serves you. Carrying past hurts, regrets, and disappointments will only weigh you down. Surrender them to me and let your soul find rest. You are never meant to bear these burdens alone. In releasing them, you create space for healing, renewal, and unimaginable blessings. Every promise I make to you is rooted in the truths found in Scripture. My words are not empty, they are eternal, living, and powerful. Let today be guided by the wisdom I have already spoken through my word, which is a light for your path and a guide for your heart. Consider how I cared for my people throughout history. When they faced impossible odds, I delivered them. When they wandered in the wilderness, I provided for them. When they felt forgotten, I restored them. The same care and provision I offered then, I offer to you now. My love has never changed and never will. Remember the story of David, who faced the giant Goliath with nothing but faith and a few stones. He did not rely on his strength, but on my power. Whatever giants you face today, fear, doubt, or uncertainty, know that victory comes not through your own ability, but through trusting in me. Like David, you can stand firm, knowing that I fight alongside you. Think of how I sustained Elijah in the wilderness when he felt alone and exhausted. I sent angels to care for him and provided food and water in the desert. In the same way, I see your struggles, and I will sustain you when you feel weary. Rest in me, and I will renew your strength. Recall the words I spoke through the prophet Isaiah. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine. This is not just a promise from the past. It is a declaration over your life today. You belong to me, and nothing can separate you from my love. When Jesus calmed the storm on the Sea of Galilee, his disciples were filled with fear, thinking the storm would consume them. Yet with just a word, he brought peace to the raging waters. In the same way, I speak peace into the storms of your life. Whatever is troubling your heart, trust that I have the power to calm it and bring stillness to your soul. Reflect on the assurance found in Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. This is my heart for you, to provide, to guide, and to refresh your spirit when you feel drained. Let these promises anchor you today. Remember also how Jesus welcomed the broken, the weary, and the outcast. He did not turn anyone away, but instead extended mercy, healing, and restoration. Come to me with your wounds, your doubts, and your fears. I am still the same compassionate Savior, ready to restore what feels lost or broken. Let these truths from my word be your foundation. Meditate on them, trust in them, and let them guide your steps. My promises are eternal, and my love for you is unshakable. Walk forward in faith, knowing that every word I have spoken will come to pass, for I am faithful and true. Let my word be your constant source of strength and encouragement. Throughout the scriptures, I have shown how deeply I care for my people, how I guide, protect, and provide in every season of life. These stories are not just ancient tales. They are living reminders of what I am still doing today in your life. Consider Abraham, who trusted me even when he couldn't see how my promises would be fulfilled. I told him that his descendants would be as countless as the stars, even when he and Sarah were far beyond the age of having children. His faith was rewarded because he believed in what seemed impossible. In the same way, trust that I am working in your life, even when the future feels uncertain. Remember how Moses led the Israelites through the Red Sea when they were trapped between an approaching army and a vast expanse of water. They saw no way out, but I made a way where there was none. I parted the sea before them, and they walked on dry ground. In your life, when you face situations that seem impossible, trust that I can open doors no one else can. Think of Ruth, who faced loss and uncertainty, yet chose to remain faithful and courageous. Her loyalty and trust led to blessings she could not have imagined. Just as I redeemed her story, I am redeeming yours. Even when life takes unexpected turns, I am crafting something beautiful out of your trials. Consider the story of Joseph, who was betrayed, enslaved, and imprisoned, yet rose to power in Egypt because of his unwavering trust in me. What others meant for harm, I used for good. In the same way, no setback in your life is beyond redemption. Trust that every season has a purpose, and I am working all things together for good. When Peter stepped out of the boat to walk on water toward Jesus, his faith allowed him to defy the impossible, until fear caused him to sink. Even then, Jesus reached out and lifted him up. Like Peter, when you feel overwhelmed by life's waves, call out to me. I am always near, ready to lift you from whatever threatens to pull you under. Remember Paul, who faced persecution, imprisonment, and hardship, yet remained filled with hope and purpose. He understood that even in suffering, there is meaning and a chance to grow closer to me. When you face struggles, know that you are never alone. I will use every trial to strengthen your faith and deepen your understanding of my love. Meditate on my promises daily. My word is not just written text, it is living truth. Every promise I have made is still active, and every declaration of love and grace still applies to you. My word never fails, and my presence never leaves. Trust that the same power that parted seas, healed the sick, and raised the dead is still at work today. Believe that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are guided by eternal truth, protected by unending grace, and loved with a love that will never let you go. You are mine, and I will never fail you. Let these stories from my word remind you that nothing is too hard for me. The same God who delivered, healed, and restored in the past is still moving in your life today. My promises are timeless, unchanging, and meant for you. Trust that I am writing a beautiful story with your life, even in the chapters that seem uncertain or difficult. Consider how I cared for Hannah when she cried out in desperation. She longed for a child and felt forgotten, yet I heard her prayers and blessed her with a son, Samuel, who became a great prophet. Just as I heard her cries, I hear yours. No prayer is too small or insignificant. When you pour out your heart to me, know that I am listening and already working in ways you cannot see. Remember how I walked with Daniel in the lion's den. Though he faced what seemed like certain death, he trusted in me completely, and I shut the mouths of the lions. In your moments of fear and danger, when everything around you feels threatening, trust that I am your protector. What seems impossible for you is never beyond my power. Think of Esther, placed in a royal position for such a time as this. Though she faced immense risk, she chose courage and faith, and through her, an entire nation was saved. Like Esther, you are here for a reason. Your life has a divine purpose, even when you don't fully understand it. Trust that I have positioned you exactly where you need to be to fulfill the destiny I have planned for you. Look to the miracle of Lazarus, whom Jesus raised from the dead. His family thought all hope was lost, yet I proved that even death is not the end when I am involved. In your life, no situation is beyond redemption. When you feel like something is too far gone, whether it's a broken relationship, a lost dream, or a deep wound, remember that I can bring life where there seems to be only loss. Reflect on the woman at the well, who came feeling ashamed and forgotten, but left transformed by grace. I offered her living water, eternal life, and hope she never thought possible. In the same way, I offer you a fresh start, no matter what your past holds. My mercy is limitless, and my forgiveness is absolute. You are never beyond the reach of my love. Think of the disciples after Jesus' resurrection. They were fearful, confused, and uncertain about the future, until I appeared to them and filled them with purpose and power. In the same way, when you feel uncertain or discouraged, trust that I am still speaking purpose into your life. I am still calling you to greater things, even when you feel inadequate. Remember that I have promised to be with you always. My word is filled with assurances that I will never leave you or forsake you. Even when you walk through the darkest valleys, I am your light. Even when you feel abandoned, I am holding you close. My love is constant and unfailing. Hold on to these truths. Let them fill your heart with hope and your spirit with peace. Whatever you are facing today, know that I am with you, guiding, protecting, and working all things together for good. Trust that nothing is beyond my power and that you are held in everlasting love. Rise today with purpose in your heart. You may not know what the day will bring, but trust that every moment holds meaning. Life is built on the small, everyday choices you make, the way you treat others, the way you speak to yourself, and how you respond to challenges. Every action creates a ripple far greater than you realize. When the morning feels rushed or stressful, pause and take a deep breath. You are not defined by how busy or productive you are. Slow down enough to notice the beauty around you, the gentle warmth of the sun, the sound of birds singing, or the simple comfort of your favorite cup of coffee. These small moments are reminders that joy is often found in the ordinary. As you go about your day, let kindness guide your interactions. Smile at a stranger, hold the door open, or offer a listening ear to someone in need. You never know how much your small act of care can change someone's entire day. Be the reason someone feels loved. When challenges arise, and they will, remember that difficulties are temporary. That frustrating traffic jam, that unexpected setback at work or that tough conversation with a loved one will pass. How you respond matters far more than the event itself. Choose patience, understanding, and grace, even when it's hard. Take time for yourself today. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of work, family, and endless responsibilities, but your well-being is just as important. Go for a walk, listen to your favorite music, or simply sit quietly for a moment. Rest is not selfish. It's essential for your mind and soul to recharge. Notice how much power your words hold. The way you speak to yourself shapes your perspective on life. Replace harsh self-criticism with words of encouragement. You are worthy of love and respect, especially from yourself. Speak with kindness, not only to others, but also to the person you see in the mirror. Be open to change. Life is constantly shifting, and clinging to what feels safe can hold you back from new opportunities. Embrace the unknown with curiosity and courage. Sometimes what you fear the most is the very thing that will help you grow the most. Trust that every new experience is a chance to learn and become stronger. If things don't go as planned today, remember that setbacks are not failures, they are lessons in resilience. You don't need to have everything figured out at once. Take one step at a time, adjusting as needed, and trust that even small progress is still progress. As you move through your day, be mindful of the present moment. It's easy to get caught up in what's next or dwell on what has already happened, but life is lived in the now. Pay attention to the sounds, sights, and feelings around you. Even the smallest details, a cool breeze, the rustling of leaves, or the warmth of a friend's smile, are reminders that life's beauty is often found in simplicity. When challenges feel overwhelming, remember that you don't have to solve everything at once. Break your tasks into manageable steps and celebrate even the smallest victories. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Trust yourself. You've overcome difficult moments before, and you are more resilient than you think. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Life is too precious to spend it with those who drain your energy or undermine your worth. Seek out relationships built on mutual respect, love, and understanding. Be that supportive friend or caring family member in return. The love you give will always come back to you in unexpected ways. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotions arise today: joy, sadness, hope, frustration. They are all part of the human experience. Avoid the temptation to suppress or ignore your feelings. Acknowledge them, learn from them, and let them flow through you. Emotional strength comes not from avoiding pain, but from facing it with honesty and grace. Be open to learning, even in the most unexpected circumstances. Life has a way of teaching valuable lessons in everyday situations, through conversations, experiences, or even mistakes. Stay curious and willing to grow. The more you learn, the more you'll discover about yourself and the world around you. Practice forgiveness, not just toward others, but also toward yourself. Holding on to past mistakes or grudges only creates unnecessary burdens. Give yourself permission to let go and move forward. You are worthy of peace and happiness, and forgiveness is a powerful way to reclaim both. When you encounter moments of doubt or insecurity, remind yourself of your strengths. Think of all the obstacles you've already overcome and how far you've come. You've proven time and again that you are capable, determined, and brave. Trust that you have everything within you to rise above any challenge you face. Appreciate the little wins, the completed tasks, the meaningful conversations, or even just getting through a tough day. Success isn't always about grand achievements. It's often found in consistency, effort, and resilience. Every small accomplishment is a step toward something greater. Consider the story of the mustard seed, a tiny, seemingly insignificant seed that grows into a large, sheltering tree. This reminds you that even the smallest act of faith, kindness, or effort can lead to something far greater than you imagine. You may not see results immediately, but trust that every positive action you take is planting seeds for a brighter future. Remember how Jesus spoke of being the light of the world, calling you to shine in dark places. Life can feel overwhelming at times, but even the smallest light can break through the deepest darkness. Your words, your compassion, and your acts of love have the power to illuminate someone's path. Don't underestimate the impact of your presence. You were created to shine. Think of Mary and Martha when Jesus visited their home. While Martha was busy with tasks, Mary chose to sit at his feet and listen. This is a reminder that your worth isn't found in how much you accomplish, but in how connected you are to what truly matters. Take time to be present, to rest, and to listen for divine guidance amid life's busyness. Consider the miracle of the loaves and fishes. When thousands were hungry, a boy offered what little he had, 5 loaves and 2 fish, and Jesus multiplied it into abundance. In the same way, bring what you have, no matter how small it seems. Offer your time, talents, and love, and trust that I can turn even the simplest offering into something extraordinary. Reflect on the parable of the Good Samaritan, who stopped to help a stranger when others passed by. Compassion is at the heart of what it means to live a meaningful life. Look for opportunities to show kindness, even when it's inconvenient. You may be the answer to someone's prayer through a simple act of generosity or understanding. Remember how Jesus calmed the storm while his disciples were terrified. They thought the storm would destroy them, but he spoke peace into the chaos with just a word. In the same way, no matter what storms rage in your life, trust that I am with you, ready to bring peace. You are never alone, and no storm is beyond my power to calm. Think about the woman who touched the hem of Jesus' garment, believing it was enough to heal her. Her faith moved mountains because she trusted completely. When you feel like you're holding on by a thread, reach out with even the smallest bit of faith. Believe that healing, restoration, and hope are within your grasp because I am always near. Consider the vine and branches. Jesus taught that when you remain connected to him, like branches to a vine, you will bear much fruit. Stay rooted in love, hope, and faith. Even when you feel disconnected or distant, return to that source of life and strength. With me, you will always have what you need to thrive. Reflect on these stories not just as lessons from the past, but as living truths for your life today. You are part of this ongoing story of faith, hope, and love. Every moment is an opportunity to trust more deeply, to love more fully, and to walk with confidence, knowing that you are guided by the one who never changes. Consider the words from Psalm 34, verse 18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Life's struggles can leave you feeling shattered, overwhelmed, or even forgotten. But this verse is a promise that you are never alone, especially in your hardest moments. When your heart feels heavy, remember that I am closer than you realize, ready to comfort, strengthen, and lift you from despair. Your pain does not go unnoticed, and your tears are seen. In your brokenness, I am working to bring healing, restoration, and peace. Even when you can't see the way forward, trust that you are being held with love and care. It's in the moments of deepest sorrow that I draw near, offering comfort that surpasses human understanding. Allow yourself to be still and lean into that divine embrace. You don't have to face anything alone. I am always here, ready to carry you through. Let the promise of Psalm 46, verse 1, God is our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble, be your anchor when life feels uncertain. When challenges press in from every side, remember that you have a place of safety that can never be shaken, my presence. In times of crisis, when answers seem far away, turn to me. I am your unchanging source of strength, your fortress when you feel vulnerable, and your shelter when the storms of life rage. You don't have to face difficulties on your own. Even when you feel isolated or overwhelmed, I am always near, ready to provide the courage and resilience you need. The world may change, troubles may come, but my protection and love are constant. Trust that I am working through every situation, even when the outcome is unclear. When you feel weak, let me be your strength. When your spirit feels exhausted, let me renew you. My power is limitless, and I gladly share it with you when you call on me. You are never beyond my reach, never out of my care. Whatever comes your way, face it with the assurance that you are supported by an unfailing love that will never let you go. When life feels overwhelming, remember that strength isn't about never feeling weak. It's about knowing where to turn when you do. You are allowed to rest, to pause, and to breathe. It's in those quiet moments of surrender that you find the deepest peace. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. Just take one step at a time, trusting that each step is guided. Let today be a reminder that even in uncertainty, you are never truly lost. Every path you walk, every decision you face is known and seen. Even when you can't see the road ahead, trust that you are being led with purpose. Doors may close, but others will open in perfect time. Allow yourself to release the burdens you've been carrying. Let go of the what-ifs and should-haves. The past cannot be changed, but it can be redeemed through growth, forgiveness, and understanding. Learn from what has been, but do not let it define what is yet to come. You are not your mistakes. You are a living story of possibility, grace, and redemption. Be present in the small, everyday moments. Notice the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, or the kindness of a stranger. These are reminders that joy can be found even in life's simplest experiences. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect to be at peace. You can choose to embrace joy right where you are. When challenges arise, respond with patience and grace. You can't control every circumstance, but you can control how you react. Choose calm when life feels chaotic. Choose compassion when faced with frustration. Choose forgiveness even when it's hard. Each choice rooted in love creates space for peace in your heart. Remember that growth often comes through the difficult seasons. The struggles you face today may be shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate person. Trust that even when you can't see the full picture, something beautiful is being created within you. Every setback is an opportunity for a comeback, and every challenge is a step toward something greater. Most of all, trust in the process of becoming. You are constantly evolving, learning, and growing. The journey may not always be easy, but it is meaningful. Walk with confidence, knowing that you are supported, guided, and deeply loved. You are capable of far more than you can imagine, and your best days are still ahead. Step into each new day with hope, even when yesterday felt heavy. You are not bound by past struggles or limited by past failures. Every sunrise is a fresh start, a reminder that life is filled with new chances, new lessons, and new blessings waiting to unfold. Allow yourself to believe that today can be better, brighter, and more fulfilling. Let go of the need for perfection. You are never meant to live a flawless life. You are meant to live a meaningful one. Mistakes don't define you. How you rise after them does. Give yourself permission to learn, to grow, and to change. Progress isn't about how fast you move. It's about staying committed to becoming the best version of yourself, one small step at a time. Be mindful of your thoughts. What you tell yourself matters. Speak words of encouragement and love, even in moments of doubt. Replace negative thoughts with affirmations of strength and resilience. You are more capable than you realize, and even on the toughest days, you have the power to rise above whatever challenges you face. Stay open to life's surprises. Sometimes the best things come when you least expect them. That unexpected opportunity, the kind gesture from a stranger, or that moment of clarity during a quiet walk, these are reminders that good things often arrive when you're not looking for them. Trust the process even when the path seems unclear. Practice gratitude, especially in difficult seasons. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already present. It doesn't mean ignoring your struggles, but acknowledging that even in hardship, there is still beauty, love, and hope. Take a moment today to recognize something good, no matter how small. It can change your entire perspective. Be patient with yourself. Growth takes time, and meaningful change doesn't happen overnight. It's okay to move slowly or to take breaks when you need them. Rest isn't a sign of weakness. It's a necessary part of renewal. Allow yourself to pause, reflect, and recharge without guilt or pressure. Offer kindness freely. A simple smile, a thoughtful word, or a helping hand can change someone's entire day. Your kindness is a reflection of your inner strength and compassion. You may never know how much your actions mean to others, but every act of love you give creates a ripple that extends far beyond what you can see. Release what you cannot control. Worrying about the future or holding on to the past only steals your peace. Focus on what you can do today with intention, love, and faith. Trust that what's meant for you will find its way into your life at the right time. Let go of fear and hold on to hope. Walk through this day with courage. Even when you feel uncertain, even when you're afraid, take the next step forward. You are braver than you think and stronger than you know. Whatever comes your way, trust that you have everything you need within you to rise, persevere, and thrive. Your journey is still unfolding, and the best is yet to come. As this day comes to a close, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Every challenge you faced, every step you took, no matter how small, has shaped you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You are still standing, still growing, and still moving forward, even when the road has been difficult. Release any worries or unfinished tasks into my hands. What you couldn't accomplish today can wait. You are never meant to carry life's burdens alone. Rest knowing that you did your best, and that is enough. Allow peace to fill your heart, replacing doubt and fear with trust and hope. Be proud of the progress you've made, even if it feels slow. Growth isn't always visible, but it's happening with every act of kindness, every moment of courage, and every time you choose love over fear. You are becoming the person you are always meant to be, step by step, day by day. Close this day with gratitude. Think of the moments that brought you joy, comfort, or peace. Even in life's toughest seasons, there is always something to be thankful for. Hold on to those blessings as a reminder that you are cared for, guided, and deeply loved. Rest now with a heart full of hope. Tomorrow is a new beginning, filled with possibility and promise. Whatever comes next, trust that you are capable, strong, and never alone. You are worthy of love, happiness, and all the beautiful things life has yet to offer. Sleep peacefully, knowing that you are held in endless grace. You are cherished beyond measure, protected through every storm, and guided by a light that never fades. Trust in the journey ahead. The best is still to come. As an act of trust and surrender, write Amen in the comments, declaring your faith in His perfect plan for your life. Let this be your personal affirmation that no matter what you face, you are guided by divine wisdom, strengthened by His power, and surrounded by unfailing love. Share this message with someone who needs encouragement today. Together, let us stand united in the unshakable hope we have in Christ. Every time you return to these words, may they refresh your soul and remind you that God's strength never fails, His love never wavers, and His mercy is new every morning. If this message has uplifted you, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more words of hope, encouragement, and faith. Join our growing community as we walk together in God's light, trusting His promises through every season of life. Amen.